Good morning, everyone. It's Tamara Bennett from Southern Adornments Decor, and it's time for Friday Fab Five. It's been a couple weeks since I've been able to do one of these because I've been traveling and whatnot, and so I'm excited to be back with you guys today. And I've got 5 of my favorite things to share with you. So let me know if this is your first time watching, and maybe you haven't caught me live before. I would love to know if you're here. Let me know where you're watching from, too. Good morning, Kimberly. I see a few of you hopping on here. Takes a moment for Facebook to get going. Good morning, Lisa. So, a few of my things are crafting related today. A couple of the things are things you may want to keep in mind as Christmas gifts that are kind of techy for, the people in your life. And so I'm going to be sharing all of those with you here in a moment. How many of you guys did some shopping during the Prime Day deals they had earlier this week? I know I did. And a couple of these items were actually a little bit cheaper during the Prime Day deals. So unfortunately, they have gone up in price since the Prime Day deals are over. But I'm thinking like you might could add these to your wish list. And then when Black Friday rolls around, they'll probably go on sale again and you could stock up. So Wanda said she did. You love my shirt. Thank you, Patty. This is one from Sarah's Framed by Sarah. I think she may have a few of them left. I'm not quite sure. Good morning, Kathy. Kelly did some shopping. Sue says, no shopping for me. Well, Sue, I wasn't going to buy anything. And then my sister-in-law, Whitney from Cotton Chaos, she messaged me. She's like, have you seen the Prime Day deals? And she is always like the shopping instigator in our family. She loves to go shopping. She just really, truly enjoys it. I enjoy it if I'm in the right mood. And apparently I was in the right mood when she sent me that text because next thing you know, I've got 5 things in my cart. But you know what I discovered this past week? My friend Heidi gave me this idea, Heidi Easley from Texas Art and Soul. She had her daughter, Pixie, create an Amazon wish list last year for Christmas. And she said it made it so much easier, like shopping for a teenager. She said it was kind of a bummer because Pixie practically knew everything she was getting. And I'm like, yeah, but it you could say fill the list up and not get everything on the list and she wouldn't know what she's getting. So Patty says exactly, you got to be in the right mood. I'm totally that way. So I actually created an Amazon wish list for my 2 sons. Charlie's easy to shop for. She's still 7. She's a girl. Anything girly, she likes it, or anything artistic, she's down for it. My boys, however, are now 12 and 16, which actually, little update about Travis. He turned 16 last week. I took him yesterday to get his driver's permit and he passed. Yes. So he was able to drive me home. I was so happy for him and he was beaming from ear to ear. I know he's super proud of himself as well. But anyway, a 16-year-old boy and a 12-year-old boy are getting harder and harder to shop for. Brett is in 7th grade this year, and he is in that odd in between, like kind of still likes toys, but he's also kind of like feeling like he's getting too old for toys and they're not really holding his attention like they used to. And so I'm struggling with what to get those two this year. So oh, Lisa says my whole family has lists and we use them all year. I really need to do this with my family. So what I did was I downloaded the Amazon app on my son's phones and I said, you're not allowed to buy anything on here. However, you can add things to your wish list. And I created them a wish list. And of course, I shared that with my mom and sister-in-law who also need to buy for them. And I know my mother-in-law is going to be asking me tonight. My mother-in-law is not an online shopper. She's an in-person shopper. However, if she can't find anything for them in person, I'm sure she would be glad to have me do her shopping for her on Amazon. So if that's an idea for you guys, if you have not done that before, it's really simple inside the Amazon app. Let me open mine up. At the very bottom, there's like a little head. And so if you tap the head, you can click your lists. And then you can look at your list. You can look at your family's list. If your friends have shared their lists with you, they'll show up here as well. And you can also create a list. And you can make it public or private or whatever. And you can even have it set to where it doesn't show the person, like if it's my list, it doesn't show me if something on the list has been purchased, right? So then it's still a surprise when it arrives. Let's see. Sue says, I'm making gifts this year for the most part. That's a wonderful idea. Kathy says, at least you know you get what they want if you're shopping from their list. Exactly. How old do they have to be to get their license, Sandy? So in Kentucky, you have to be 16 to get your permit. and 16 and a half, like, well, not 16 and a half, but 6 months after you get your permit, you can go and take your driver's test and get your actual license. But it's like an intermediate license. And you have that for 6 months. And during that 6 months, you can't drive outside of certain curfew hours and with no more than one other person under the age of 21 in your vehicle or something, which I think is a great idea. So he drove me home from the driver's permit testing center yesterday, and he did such a good job. Thank you, Christy. Patty says it's so easy to rack up the bill fast. I can't believe vitamins. Yeah, vitamins. Every time I buy vitamins from like Sam's Club or Walmart, I'm like, what did I buy? Why is everything so expensive? It's always the vitamins. All right, y'all, let's get to the Fab 5 items today because I know you're going to want to put some of these on your Amazon lists. That way, when they go on sale on Black Friday, you've got them. So the first item is something that we actually did a giveaway for on my Facebook Live that we did on Tuesday. It's these metallic outline markers, which I didn't really understand what they were just by looking at the box. So let me kind of show you. I was doodling and playing with them. It comes with 8 silver and 8 gold markers, but each marker has an outline color. So do you see that, like, these two right here, this one is gold outline in green, gold outline in red, silver outline in purple, and silver and blue. And so there's 8 colors. There's blue, green, orange, light blue, pink, red, black, and purple. And each of those come with gold and silver. And so they're kind of neat. They're like paint pens, but you can doodle and draw with them. I also have a picture here that I found on Amazon that kind of shows too all the color options. Let me get that. I thought I had it on here. Hold up. Does anybody have these? That I had never played with them before till I got them. And I'm thinking, once again, my answer is always Charlie will love these. She loves to doodle and draw, and they're kind of fun. I was just doodling on my piece of paper here. And of course, you know, it's just so satisfying to see the color pop out around the metallic. And so if you haven't tried these, I will say I thought they would work on black paper. And the gold and the silver show up on the black paper, but the color does not. And I was like, they aren't working. And then I was like, oh, duh. I can't use them on black paper. I have to use them on white paper so you can see the color. Patty says, ooh, metallic pens. But these would be a great stocking stuffer idea, especially if you've got like a teenager or a kid that loves to doodle and draw. I was trying to look and see. They're non-toxic, but they probably are permanent. So, you know, with Charlie, I would just need to make sure she's using them in an area where she's not going to get it all over my countertop. Can we use them on door hangers? Absolutely, Pam. Yes, you can. They are acid-free. They are oil-based ink, though. I would keep that in mind because that's different, I guess, from a lot of the paints and things we use. Usually a lot of our paints are acrylic, and these are oil-based, but they really don't have like a strong smell to them. When I was using them, I didn't notice a smell at all. Will they fit in a Cricut? Well, I don't know, but I can hold the marker up for you if you want to see the size. Is that too big for a Cricut? It's about 5 inches by my rough guesstimate. 5 inches is what I would say. So I'm not sure. I don't know how big they have to be to fit in a Cricut. Yes, Sue Conder. I did. I think we did get your email, and I sent it over to my team. It wasn't these that you won, though. These I think we gave away in last week's giveaway. So this week I'll have something else to send, to something different to send you. It'll be a surprise. Jamie says, "Are those the ones that's been advertising on Instagram?" I don't know. Maybe. I know they've got a few new products coming out because they're getting ready to send me some other new stuff that they've never released before. And I'm really excited about some of those. So those will be fun. Okay. Next Friday Fab 5 item. Let me look at my list because I've been talking and forgot what it was. Oh, so these I saw on Amazon and I thought they were so cool. They are these Christmas wooden beads. I haven't ordered them yet, but I think I'm going to because these would be so perfect to use on one of the projects that we're going to do at my Jingle and Mingle event in Grand Rivers, Kentucky on November 5th. So they come pre-painted, which I love because have you guys ever tried painting wood beads? It's hard. And there's no way I would be able to paint them to look like this buffalo plaid ever. So this is a really cool little mix of wood beads that you could get. And you could, of course, for door hangers, you could like make these, the hanger part, you could make them out of beads, which I think maybe what we're going to do at the Jingle and Mingle. We'll use them for the hanger part. Jerry has that set of beads. What else do you guys use wood beads for? I know some people will do like 3 or 4 little wood beads as kind of like a tassel under their bows on a door hanger. There's all kinds of great ideas that you could do. So grab those if you need some Christmas ones and don't want to paint them yourself. Okay, next item on the Fab Five list. I got this at, they're on Amazon, Wanda. I think everything today is on Amazon. That's unusual. No, but yeah, everything is on Amazon. Oh, and I forgot to mention, there is a coupon code for these, I think, if it's still active. You have them. Oh, thank you, Maria. So the third Fab Five item is this silicone ice cube tray. I've shared a product similar to this before on here, but it wasn't like this. And this has the more like, I think the one I had like circular holes. These are more like ice cubes. And I am really impressed at how long and how well this paint has stayed nice and wet. I brought this one home from the Social Easel Live event. And I think the lids on these, which I use the lid as a paint palette as well, I think the lids on these are a little bit more substantial than the lids on the ones that I had shared before. And so I think I'm going to swap these out and keep these in my Amazon shopping list instead of the other ones, because these don't flop around as much. They have a better, more substantial lid, and they hold up really well. So the one that I linked on Amazon, I think was $8 for 2 of these. So if you're like me and you can't limit yourself to just 12 colors, is that how many it is? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 14 colors. I can't even limit myself to 14 colors. Then you could use 2 at one time and kind of stack them on top of each other or whatever to store. But I kind of like that, like, you know, I'm not chucking my paint in the trash every single time. You guys know I use foam egg cartons for days, and I still probably will until I use them up. But then I may switch over to these just because it's less waste. The only thing I don't like about using an egg carton like this, which is kind of the same problem with using the foam egg cartons, is that like it's hard to mix 2 colors to create your own color. So that's why my lid is so messy. It's my palette. The lid on the other one is rubber. Yeah, Kelly, this one is like plastic. It's better. Jerry says I use them for signs, garlands, tassels. They have other colors and sizes too, and they even have half rounds. I'm gonna have to go check out the half rounds. I haven't seen those. Jamie says, I would love to jingle and mingle with you guys. There are still tickets available. You can come join me in Grand Rivers, Kentucky. Let me see. I probably got here's my link right here. I'll grab it for you if you're interested. But it's November 5th, Grand Rivers, Kentucky. It's a one-day event. We're going to be painting and doing Christmas crafts all day long. It's going to be wonderful. Meals are included as well. Gina said, I love these ice cube trays with the lid. I ordered some for my first paint party and they work great. Yes, they do. So Lisa, all the links are up in the video description. So if you tap on the video, they should appear in the main, like where the text goes. All right. So the next item on the Fab Five list. Okay. This one, hang in here with me for a second, because I got to kind of explain what this next one is. I didn't even know this product existed. How many of you guys have a vehicle, a car that is newer and it has the CarPlay option on it for you to be able to like plug your phone in and it brings up your maps and things on the screen in your car, right? Well, I have a 2018 Honda Odyssey and it is pretty techy. I can plug my phone into it. I can receive calls. I can listen to my podcasts and like the cute little CarPlay screen. I can, if I plug it in, I can make that come up and it has my map on the little screen and all the things. And so the only time I usually actually plug my phone in is on a road trip when I need to use the map. However, I don't have to be plugged in order to listen to my favorite podcast through Bluetooth or answer phone calls. Those things happen without plugging it in. However, to use the actual CarPlay option in my car and see the maps and stuff, I have to plug it in. And it's so frustrating because then I've got this messy cord. And I'm like, every time I get in and out of the gas station, I'm like plugging and replugging and all this stuff. Y'all, on Amazon, they have this little device that you plug into the USB port in your vehicle, and it connects via Bluetooth to your phone, and it connects your phone to your CarPlay. I tested this out and it works. And so I no longer have to plug my phone up on road trips. It will now just Bluetooth automatically work with CarPlay without me having to plug it up. The caveat is you can't, like, this only works with vehicles that already have a CarPlay option and only works with for people who have to still manually plug their phone in for CarPlay to work. If you have like one of the newest cars, you may not even need this. I don't know. And if you have one of the older cars, of course, you don't have CarPlay. So it wouldn't work anyway. But this price was $112 on Amazon, and they say that's 25% off. But guys, during the Prime Day deals this past week, I ended up scoring it for 79 bucks. So hang in there. On Black Friday, I bet the price will drop again. Somebody said it didn't list Toyota. Does your Toyota have CarPlay? Also, when you buy it at the I thought it would be on the screen, but it's not. Oh, you mean it didn't list it up there in the title? I bet they just forgot to. And Amazon's really good about making returns. So Pam, it might be worth the risk to buy it, try it, and if it doesn't work, do an Amazon return. But you do have to, like, they do have different ones based on the year model of your car. So I bought one for 2016 to 2018 models because that's what I have. So make sure you buy the right year model. It's in the options when you add it to your cart. So that thing is awesome. You need to check it out. It would be a great gift item for somebody who's frustrated with the CarPlay. The last item on the list is something that I think would be a great teenager gift, or, you could just even get one for yourself. Ask for one in your stocking. It's called the iWalk. It is a battery for your phone. If your phone dies, you just pop this little thing back. It covers it. Hook it to your phone, and you're charging. And you can still use your phone, walk around with your phone. You're not tethered to a cord. I do have a battery charger that I use when I travel, but I have to have the cord going from the phone to the battery. So usually I've got the battery in my purse and then I'm holding the phone. This is all just hands-free, like, or wireless. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a tangled cord or anything, and it's blingy. It's got different options. I think there was like gold and rose gold. I picked this real sparkly silver. I thought it was pretty. But I got one of these for my niece. And Mom, if you're watching, you can totally put one of these in my stocking because this one's not for me. But the reviews on Amazon were really great. Said they hold a lot of juice for just such a small little thing. So Ashley says, I want that. Yeah, send that link, Ashley, or put it on your Amazon wish list and send it out to your family and be like, I need one of these. Because it's so nice and tiny. Like that's like the size of barely bigger than a tube of lipstick to go in your purse. It is heavier than a lipstick, but I mean, it's not that bad. So cute too. So if you don't have one of those are, I think, $27 on Amazon. You can probably catch them on sale during Black Friday if you want to hold out. Does it have an Android version? I do not know. It's called the iWalk. So I don't know if it's only made for iPhones, but you could check and see. All right, y'all, that was all the items on my Fab 5 list. So let me now show you the new items that we've put in the shop this week. They are all retro Christmas themes. So we've got like Believe in the Magic of Christmas. It's kind of like a little bit of a farmhouse looking sign. And then we've got Reindeer Company sleigh rides and Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. And they've all just kind of got like a retro vibe. Even the ornaments on that one are like retro looking ornaments. So if you love the retro Christmas feel, you would probably love these signs. And all these templates are 50% off until Sunday. And the wood blanks for them are 15% off. And if you're a Painters Clubhouse member, don't forget to use your 20% off discount code because you can stack that on top of this deal, making your templates 70% off and your blanks 35% off. Pam said she just ordered it. Wonderful. Becky says she loves these templates this week. Which one's your favorite, guys? Is it Believe? Is it Sleigh Rides? Is it the ornaments? Is it Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas or the Christmas with the Reindeer? My head is all stopped up today. So I feel like I'm talking like Monica on Friends in that episode where she was like, I bid the bribe, bribe. You know what I'm talking about? Her nose was all stopped up and she was trying to be sexy for Chandler. And she's like, you don't want this. I bid the bribe, bribe. I feel like that's the way I sound right now. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Becky loves the Believe in the sleigh rides. Marina likes the ornaments. I love how everybody's responses are all mixed. So that means that we did a good job coming up with a variety that everybody will like. And Sandy says, I love that show. I feel like everything in my life relates back to a moment in Friends. Anybody else feel like that? And then when I'm around one of my friends that's never seen Friends, I'll be like, you remember that moment in Friends? And they're like, oh, I don't watch that show. And I'm like, oh, never mind. And I feel like such a dork. So anyway, these templates are all on sale right now. And they were in our October bundle. And so if you have been loving all of these Christmas designs that we came out with in our October or each week in October, we've got more, y'all. Every Friday in October, we've been putting out 5 new Christmas designs. And so if you want to get all of them for just $35, all you got to do is join the template club. Each month you get 20 or more templates for just $35 a month. And like I said, this month is all Christmas. Now, if you signed up today, you would get the October bundle. And then come November 1st, you would get the November bundle. So it's not too late to grab that October bundle if you want it. And if you're a Painters Clubhouse member, you get 20% off Template Club too. So don't forget to use your discount code. Thank you, Tammy. Sometimes I feel like such a big dork. Marina says, I don't think we can be friends then. You have got to watch Friends. I love that. All right, y'all. Have a wonderful weekend. Oh, Sandy, yes, I have, and I've already ordered some. I got the ones that are the elf stripes. They look like red and like teal green stripes. Also got some with Christmas lights. What else did I get? Oh, and then there was like a holiday plaid that I picked out. So they're on their way. I cannot wait to get my Christmas pair I wear. Lisa says, I haven't been able to get to your shop. Any hints? I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. Either go to shopdoorhangers.com or you can go to your app store and download the Southern Adornments shop. But the link is up in the video description. Is it working when you click this link, Lisa? Try this. Just try clicking that link. Sue says, I want to know where you get those glasses frames. They are from Pair Eyewear. I'll put that link down there for you too. They are this is my prescription. These are Larkin frames. They're clear. You can also get like tortoiseshell, black, blue, pink. I don't know, but I picked clear because I felt like it goes with everything. And then the toppers are interchangeable. So I can change it out with every single outfit. How fun is that? Also a great Christmas gift idea. All right, y'all. Have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you next time. Thanks for hanging out with me.